to the C. It's Cap. Hey, where we do a little storytelling, mix a little poetry, and seduce your mind. Welcome back. We throw around love so much, but you never truly love a person until you have to choose to. And I'm going to give you a little piece I like to call From Scratch. I had to learn to love you. Leaving was never an option, but I chose to love you through the pain. In marriage, we blanket love over an ideation of jumping the broom, but often we let the broom trip us up because the end goal was a one-night stand. Too focused on the debutante ball, the intro to marital society, but never the I have cancer, never the I die at night when I sleep because I can't breathe. Always the something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. But never the PTSD from seeing bodies split apart, from IEDs from a war he never wanted to be a part of. We try to hold each other for one night of dancing, but never the countless hours of loss of sleep from an infant with RSV. When I say I had to learn to love you, I never loved you till silence made me, till I had to look at your shit and build a castle from it. We came in with broken pieces cloaked in invisibility till triggers start to rise. I had to learn to deal with my shit, and likewise, learning to hear you and tell my truth while giving a stage for yours. Learning that shutting down strips the marriage of its background, and here I am, wondering where do we go from here. I had to learn to love you. I had to learn that your clothes seem to land on the floor by the hamper, and that your shoes stay by the door of the living room. I had to learn that death sends you in toxic shock to the point you can't seem to express your heavy heart. But that didn't mean we were growing apart. I had to learn you to love you. Too often we jump to study anatomy, sneaking into the lab to touch, but we never touch the physiological part of our partner. We never study the psyche, and for that, we run to law offices for divorce. I stayed up all night studying your behavior because I didn't just want to be the prize you consummated, but the person you trusted when you stripped everything away and gave me you organically. I didn't ask for it, never dropped to my knees to plead you to tell me, because I read your expressions when you walked in the door. I asked how you were doing because I wanted to hear you say it, but I already knew. Your body told me 30 seconds ago. The raise of your brow told me that someone pissed you off on the freeway and you were this close to doing something illegal. The heavy release of deep breaths told me the relief you felt because you almost didn't get to come home today. I heard it in your hello that you needed space to get back to me. We die at the hands of others when we fail to study our partners like an open book test. Too busy stuck on the good part between each other's legs, but don't know where to find the nutrients to nurture the other. I said I had to learn to love you. I had to learn that you had undiagnosed behavioral issues, that counting to 5 every day before leaving was just how you cope. I had to learn to love a home that I had to make. I had to build the home I wanted. I had to be the home I needed. You can't create a home on quicksand and think your home will stand the hurricane of life that spins right through it. I had to learn to love what you didn't understand and teach you how to love me. That meant unpacking every trigger hidden inside me and relearn how to sustain it. You can buy a house, pay it off, and still lose it. You can marry your person, do everything you think is right, and still lose them. Someone skipped out on property taxes. Like inflation, their bills started to rise, and their time sped up till something fell through the cracks. I'm sorry. I screamed when the cake was in the oven, but it fell when I made it from scratch. I stopped being attentive. I didn't know what you needed. Communication became obsolete in a world of tangible assets. Marriage never stopped at I do. From the moment we stepped over that threshold, I had to learn to love you. I never really loved you until I had to choose to. I couldn't just love you like boxed cake. I took my time to love you from scratch. Thanks for tuning in to the CS Cafe. Did we ride your mind tonight? Did you feel good? Tune in next time because you don't wanna miss this.